Would you like to take a glimpse on a map and tell if you can see the eastern train? It is. The medium and more developed country is going to be the real train, which is able to knock down all the neighbors and become a great power. I'm talking about naughty Muscovy. The country has everything you need: army limit, manpower, powerful ideas. Also, Moscow can form Russia and enhance itself dramatically by plus 33% land force limit and artillery compatibility. Hence, the country has East European Technology Group, but if you are naughty enough, you can change it to the West European Technology Group and you will obtain the powered units and plus 5 discipline bonus. Sounds good? And this is not all, In addition to that, you can have a parliament with nobility estate. Can you imagine that? And your monuments are able to reduce army maintenance and increase estate loyalty. Thus, prepare a portion fluffy tales. We are about to start our endless campaign for the Eastern Train. I think everything is ready and we can start our campaign. Let's play. Of course we are going to play on the Iron Man. The name is going to be Eastern Train. And of course from the beginning we are supposed to pay a yearly tribute to Great Horde. Nice, what can I say, nice. In the beginning of our campaign we need to pick up privileges for all our states. Let's pick up. First of all we need to stay religious state. It will give us 1 month administrative power. Let's take it. In addition to that, I'm strongly recommending to pick up all the privileges which will give you loyalty, but which don't take your crown land. For example, American Advisor Council. We can take it. Pattern. Other side Baba pattern. Okay, we can obtain loyalty. Who is next? Boyars. Boyars, I think in Russia it means aristocracy. Alright, what do we have here? Now we have some debuffs on our crown land because we have only 20%. So that's why we can pick up primary over buyers, which will give us monthly military power. Instead of that, we will obtain aristocracy councilor. Look, we don't pay crown land. Why not? We can take it. What's next? Right of council, of course, we can take it. Who is next? Look at it, all estates loyalty equilibrium, plus 10%. Of course we can take it. Addition to that, temporary, we can pick up early serfdom. Later we'll abandon it, but now we can pick it up. There is next burghers. Once again, we need to pick up privileges which won't take our crown land. For sure we need to give him free enterprise. Cossacks. Cossack self-governance. And addition to that, it is really important to give them one privilege. Recruit Cossack leaders. All our leaders will obtain +1 shot. And I think for now it is it. Why we don't want to lose our crown lands? Because less than 20% we will have debuff which will increase autonomy of all our territories. And autonomy will reduce our income, so that's why we can't afford now some more privileges for our estates. Our first victim for sure is going to be Novgorod. What do we need for war? Do you have any guess? Of course we need money, that's why. We need to ask for money and burghers. Let's take a look at that privilege. It will give us 5 years loan on 1% interest. Of course we obtain a nation, but what can we do? Let's take pooms. Now we have money. And we can spend our money to obtain some advisors and of course to increase our army in numbers. Let's take a look on one important decision. When we will obtain 80% I think of our army, we will need to pick up one decision. First decision is what all our permanent climbs will remain. We don't need it. We need to pick up the second one. It will give us +1 diplomat and co-creation cost for all the provinces on the map. It's much better when climbs only on our region. I think everything is ready for our tour to Novgorod. Good morning, ladies. Declare war. Take the capital. Confirm. Alright, let's go. The Novgorodian question has been tackled. We will take the capital, we will cut them off from Sweden and especially Denmark, and of course we'll take some money. Let's do it. Alright, well done, ladies. Let's take a look on one dirty trick with our Orthodox religion. Let's see. We need better authority to pick up one of icons, and some icons are really powerful. One of them gives us 10 development cost. One gives us moment, power and discipline. But in the beginning, of course, we don't have enough better authority. What can we do? You need to find your region and you can concentrate metropolitan. No metropolitan, let's do it. Booms. 1. when in one more region, for example in Galich, we can concentrate again. Booms. Now we have enough water authority, and I think we will pick up manpower recovery and discipline, because now we are going to take participation in several wars. Let's pick it. Booms. And now we have more manpower. Congratulations. Look, we have one rival, Ottomans, and they have to capture Constantinople and Byzantium. What should we do? Of course, we need to pick up Byzantium and just proclaim guarantee. In this case, Turks, they are not going to attack and then won't take the rank of empire. Let's do it. Booms. In addition to that, I want to tell you that we have enough diplomatic relations. It's going to be our last one slot. So this is a dirty diplomatic trick. Our next victims are going to be Tver and Tua. Let's attack them. Tver, good morning. Declare war. Take the capital. The question with Ryazan and Tver has been tackled. Now we consolidate Russia, and soon we are going to attack our dear friend from Great Horde, because we don't like to pay them a tribute. Meanwhile, we decided to attack Livonian Order. Good morning, ladies. We are not going to conquer them, we are going to obtain one more vessel in our magnificent empire. As a result of the war, we have obtained Livonian Order in our vessel. Now it is our vessel, and we took money from Riga and Teutonic Order, because we don't want to obtain a lot of our extension, because these chaps from Germany, they can easily form a coalition against us. Okay, I think we are ready for our conversation with Great Horde. Good morning, ladies. We are going to try to capture their capital, Sarai. As a result of the war, we took money from Dulkadir and Uzbek. Now we have some money, and also we are going to make a peace with Great Horde. Of course, we would like to obtain their capital. It is. Alright, sounds good. I think we can make a peace with them. Well done, ladies. We have achieved administrative technology level 5, and now we can pick up one idea. Let's take a look. And without a shadow or doubt, our idea is going to be quantity ideas. Let's pick it up. Because first of all, we obtained 33% national manpower. Now we have huge issues with manpower. Additional to that, manpower recovery. When regiment cost will reduce our maintenance of our army, we will obtain more supply limit. Our reinforcement will be increased. Our light maintenance will be reduced, and of course we will lose less land nutrition, but it doesn't matter if you have plus 33% manpower. But one of the most important thing is that our land force limit will be increased on 33%. 33% from one idea group. That's why this is one of the best choice for Muscovy. Right now we have a perfect situation on our map. Look, Poland was weakened by Austria. Austria conquered a part of Poland. It means that Polish army and Lithuanian army now are weak. That's why we should attack Latvia right now, because we need Smolensk region to form Russia in the future. That's why we are going to prepare our Nordic armies to take a ride to the Lithuanian territory. As a result of war with Poland, we obtained Smolensk region. We ask them to realize one more nation, Chernigov. It's going to be our vessel. But, of course, Turks attacked Byzantine Empire, and now we are going to help them. Because now we are in a war with the Turkish Empire. As a result of the war with the Turkish Empire, we had huge casualties. And of course, we weren't able to defeat Turks right now. But Constantinople still belongs to Byzantine Empire. And soon I think we are going to take our revenge. After a war with the Turkish Empire, we decided to handle our questions with Novgorod again. And as a result, all the territories of Novgorod has become a part of our magnificent empire. Demand. Great. Our next campaign was against Kazan. And of course we knocked down Kazan, and the LS Crimea was just crushed by our train. As a result, we took two provinces from the Crimean Empire. Now we have access to Circassia, and we are going to make this country as our vassal. In addition to that, look at it, we just conquered almost all the territory of Kazan, and of course, we cut them off from Novgorod. We have an outstanding situation again. Look, Swedish Empire just finished their war with Denmark. Look at it. They don't have army. Their ALS are not going to fight for them, so that's why we're going to take the back right now, because this is a task from our boyar society. We have achieved administrative technology level 7, that's why now we can pick up one more idea, and I'm pretty sure that our next idea is going to be economic ideas. Look, these ideas will increase our income. We'll obtain more taxes, we'll obtain more measures. Additional to that, our production efficiency will be increased. And from every manufacturer we'll obtain one development in our province. But it's not all. Goods produced modifier will be increased. And additional to that, this idea has a good policy. Look at this. Agriculture cultivation with quantity ideas. Our land force limit will be increased in 10% and our land maintenance will be reduced in 5%. And the idea itself contains 5% land maintenance modifier. That's why we are going to pick up economic ideas and we are going to make Moscow great again. In the result of a war with the Swedish Empire, we took all the Finland, we took their capital, and now we are going to take a look on the south, because the Nadi Nogai boy owns Astrakhan, and this is the gates to the south, where we can obtain a lot of money and income. As a result of the war, we have punished Nadi Nogai boy, we reeled his tail, and now we are staying in the border of the Persian Empire. Our tour to Latvia was really fast, we just conquered all we needed, we realized one more nation, Zaporozhye, and we are going to make them our vassals. We have reeled Nadi Traxanian tails, we had every province we have a climb, and now we are going to continue improving our magnificent and tremendous empire, which is acting like a train. Our next victim was Norway. Poor Norway. It was like just like trade Moscow versus a leaf Norway. So we conquered everything we needed. In addition to that, we conquered the province with a monument which would be really interesting for us, which is give us one more missioner. But of course we need for that much more money. That's why we are working it right now. I think we need to tackle questions with Kazan. That's why our next war will be against Kazan, Crimea, Chagatay, and the Uzbek friend, which is living in the north. Alright, this is our first goal, and additional to that, we need to think something to do with the Ottoman Empire. Nowadays we have a pact, a military alliance with the rivals, Mamluks. That's why together we are going to tackle that Turk question. We punished naughty Chagatay boy, and additional to that, we captured Samarkand. That's why we are going to cover these territories, when we will turn them into our faith, and when we will install here a trading company to obtain income from that trading north. Addition to that, we tackled the issues with our Crimean friend and with our cousin. So now we are going to improve our nation, and our next rival is going to be Ottoman Empire. Because seems to me this boy is very dexterous, and we have to do something with it. And of course we have one huge blue problem. I will show you. Look at it. If you want to take a war with Ottomans, France will defend Ottomans. France will defend Ottomans. Just comprehend that. Naughty French boy. He just has broken all our plans. Okay. We don't have to give up. We are going to attack Nagai. In this case, let's take a look. We'll attack this naughty boy and his allies just Transylvania and Persia. So look at the army, just almost nothing. So let's take a look on the posh tales. Nadi Persian and Nagai friends were punished without any chance. We obtained all the interested provinces in the trade north Bukhara, and of course we started conquering Lahore and Persian trade north. So that's why our main aim now is to convert all the provinces here in our faith. After that we will install here a trade company. Meanwhile, our naughty Turkish friend is being punished by Austria, and of course France in that situation doesn't want to do something. Look, France and Ottomans were allies, but France are not going to take participation in that war because Austria attacked Ottomans, and if we attack Ottomans, of course France will take participation in the war. Nice, what can I say? It's unfair. It seems to me this is our chance, because the war between Austria and Ottomans might finish by nothing. That's why now Ottomans they don't have a lot of units. But of course France has a strong army, but we can try to tackle it. I think now we have to attack Ottomans while they don't have army. We are going to crush them first, and after that we will talk with our French friend, which is really naughty. And it broke our plans we don't like. So that's why we need to punish his posh tail. After several battles, Nadi Muscovy boy and Nadi Egypt boy, Mamluk boy actually, just occupied almost all Ottomans, and look at it. Almost all French army and part of the Ottoman army now were staying on the island, and they can take participation in the war because they are just cut off. That's why we are going to hold them on the island. Meanwhile, we are going to occupy all the rest provinces of Ottomans, and after that we will send our troops to France. It is funny, we have had an event now. Denmark is in personal union with our country, and we are controlling their country. So that's why we have obtained one more vassal for free. Alright, Danish boy, let's punish some naughty French and Turkish tales. During the endless war, we achieved administrative technology level 10. It means that we can pick up one more idea group. Let's take a look. I'm pretty sure we should pick administrative ideas. Let's take a look. First of all, our administrative advisor will cost 25% less. It means what we can gain more skilled advisor. So for example, we will be able to pick up advisor level 4 and we will increase the amount of our administrative power point. What else? In addition to that, we will have more possible advisors. I wouldn't say that it means something, but the most important thing is core creation cost 25% less. And keep in mind that our empire has now 15% bonus due to the fact that we picked up idea. I think it was decision rally the army in the beginning. We know now we don't have a permanent prime, but we have 50% discount on our core creation. Addition to that, Russian Empire has idea which decrease with amount on 15%. So it means our final discount is going to be 25 plus 50 plus 50. It's going to be 55%. What else? Promote culture. Doesn't matter. Stability cost doesn't matter. Centralization, monthly autonomy change. It means what? New can acquire territory. We lose the autonomy faster, and the last idea is administrative technology cost. It means that we will be able to achieve technologies level 14 to achieve one more idea group early. That's why the finisher is giving us 20% governing capacity modifier. It is really strong opportunity. That's why I'm pretty sure we just have to pick up administrative ideas group. And in addition to that, let's take a look. We'll be able to pick up solution provincial taxation system with quantity ideas. It will increase our manpower recovery speed, but actually we don't need it right now. But our land maintenance modifier will be 5% less. We'll have a huge discount for our army, and nowadays we spend almost all our money for our army. I think now we have to take a peace treaty with the French Empire. Why? I'll tell you why. France is a rival of us. Of course, if we destroy all French army, if we try to take all their money, they won't be able to sustain attack of the Ottoman Empire. That's why we are going to make this with them. Good morning, ladies. We are not going to take money or something from them, because for us, they are a rival of our rival. It means what, in general? They are our friends. And with what about Ottomans? We are going to take their territories, and our main idea is to connect our lands with the Byzantine Empire, because we are going to vassalize that nation. We took land near the Byzantine Empire, and now we are connected to them. Also, we conquered almost all the Crimea area, and of course we took some territories on the Caucasus. Finally, after all mayhem on the map, we can form a Russian nation. Let's do it. Pounce. Yes, please. Alright. Let's take a look on our ideas. As I told you, now we have additional 50% more core creation. Look at it. 15% aggressive expansion impact reduced. What else? Siberian frontier. It means that now we can send an expedition. Look at it. For 19 diplomatic point, we can just colonize it. And it doesn't need colonization ideas. Nice, nice, what can I say? What else? Our artillery costs less and we have compatibility of it. Nice. We have 33% land force limit. Our final limit now is 275. Soon we will obtain less corruption, we will obtain more tradition and advisors cost, we will obtain more moral. Alright, I think we have already punished enough posh tales. We will continue as Russia in the next series. We will start modernization. Literally this opportunity has named modernization in the next series. So, see you soon on Tactical Imperative.